My name is Adnil. Today I'd like to tell you a little story about when I went over to New Zealand for a holiday to catch up with friends. I was invited to a video and supper evening, and I was trying to think of something different to take over, but there was no cake shops where I was staying. It was a very small town. I think the most exciting thing that was there was a corner shop and a pub, and I knew there weren't beer drinkers. So what I did was, after many days of rain, I noticed the place that I was staying at, they had lots of dog poo everywhere around the back garden, just everywhere, landmines. And I thought to myself, I'll maybe, get a cake box and put some in there. And I don't know whether you've ever noticed this, but when dog poo's been rained on a lot, it doesn't have any smell. Quite interesting. So anyway, I piled them into the box, and I picked some nasturtiums and pansies out of the garden. I put them inside the cake box, and I got some wholemeal bread and chopped it into little triangles so it was symmetrical, and it really looked, very nice. So off I went that night to the video supper evening, and when I arrived at the place, Tanya, the hostess, just grabbed the box, later telling me she assumed it was a cheesecake, and put it in the fridge. One of my other girlfriends who had come over from Australia for the trip as well was literally sliding out of her seat with laughter and horror because she couldn't believe that, it had actually made it, into the fridge. And anyway, we got through our first video, and then it was time for supper. So Tanya's bringing everything out of the fridge and setting up the table and everything, and then she opens up the box and she stops for a very long time just looking at the box, and she told me later that she thought it was like a Lebanese delicacy of sorts, like because there's like straw, or I don't know, maybe strains of sugar, I don't know, but anyway, she thought it really looked quite beautiful, or a Greek cake shop or whatever like this. Got to be careful here because I don't want to get myself shot, got to be so correct. Maybe that wasn't a good choice of words either. Anyway, but you get what I mean. Anyway, so eventually she's looking at this box and she said, is this dog shit? And I said yes. And my friend, she was just absolutely weak with laughter, and unfortunately one of Tanya's friends took personal insult to it. Couldn't believe that anybody would actually do that, and what sort of friend was I, and all the rest of it. And anyway, when we left, she gave it to me, which I just threw it into her rubbish bin on leaving. And